The episode opens up with the leader's fat head ass ordering his invention, the Red Hulk, to destroy the Avengers. Captain America asks Red to stand down, but nothing registers for him. Cap reminds him that he can be many things, and being a mindless dumbass should not be one of them. When Red does not respond, the Avengers think that Captain America has managed to get through to him. However, Red turns around and attacks Cap. All of the Avengers jump into action and start attacking Red, but he manages to burn through all of their attacks. Leader watches in awe of his own creation, claiming that the Gamma Particle Accelerator has helped him forge the perfect creature of destruction. Just then, Thor jumps up and tries to attack Red but gets caught. Red throws him across the room but keeps holding onto his helmet before melting it. Iron Man jumps in to attack next, but he too gets caught. He tries to blast Red with a unibeam, but it makes no difference. He claims that Red's skin feels like it was made from the sun. Seeing the Avengers struggling to deal with Red, Leader begins to laugh and encourages Red to kill them. However, instead of listening to his orders, Red turns towards him, but before he can attack him, Captain America hits him with his shield, successfully distracting him from the leader. Once again, he throws Cap back. Captain America then orders the Avengers to start attacking Red together. Despite all of their combined attacks, they are unable to contain Red. As he prepares to deliver another attack on the Avengers, Red gets distracted by Leader and attacks him instead. Leader tries to block off Red's attack, but he is too powerful and easily overpowers him. Leader realizes that his plan to get rid of the Avengers is going to backfire just as Red starts punching him. He then flies through the roof and disappears. Cap tells the Avengers to not let him get away. At the same time, a police officer tells the firefighters that there is nothing around that could have caused a train to derail from the tracks, claiming that the driver thinks he saw something green. The officer brushes it off as another alien sighting or head trauma while Green Hulk sneaks away from the scene. Feeling dizzy, Hulk collapses on the ground and stares at the stars above. At this point, he starts to daydream and sees his human self appear in front of him. His human clone tells him that this is what rock bottom looks like, where even the Avengers won't accept a piece of shit like him. He continues mocking Hulk until he snaps and punches him through the wall. Yet, Hulk's human clone does not disappear. When his clone claims that no one believes in him, Hulk says that he does not need anyone to believe in him because he believes in himself. As Hulk comes to the realization that he needs to acknowledge that he needs to believe in himself, his clone disappears. Meanwhile, the Avengers follow Red Hulk, who is swimming away from them. Captain America claims that Red is heading somewhere. Falcon asks Cap how they can stop him, but Black Widow interrupts them and tells them that they can't stop Red without help. She then asks Iron Man if the Gamma Inhibitor collar can stop him. Iron Man, who was working on the collar, tells Widow that he is done making the modifications and that they should be able to use it. Falcon asks Iron Man why he needs to make modifications to the collar since it had worked on Hulk. He reveals that the gamma waves that Red had been releasing were far stronger than what Hulk had displayed. Falcon voices his worries that the collar might not hold Red off for long, but Iron Man assures him that it will hold long enough for him to calm down. Sometime later, the Avengers wait for Red to arrive at the shore. Cap tells everyone to be ready just as Red jumps out of the ocean and lands on the Avenjet. Thor is the first one to jump into action, however, he is quickly thrown back. Red then approaches Hawkeye, who shoots him with a flash bomb arrow, but it does little to slow Red down. Before he can do any more damage, Iron Man jumps in and grabs Red. He then asks Falcon to put on the Gamma Inhibitor collar on Red. As soon as he puts it on, everyone relaxes, assuming that it will knock Red out. To everyone's surprise, the collar does not stand a chance against Red as he melts it and goes back to attacking the Avengers. Falcon tries to create a tornado around Red, but as expected, this does nothing, and Falcon finds himself becoming Red's target. As he gets thrown back as well, Black Widow tells the rest of the Avengers that they need to come up with a better strategy. Iron Man tells Black Widow that he has them covered as he calls out to his personal digital assistant, Friday. At the same time, one of Thor's attacks blows all of the Avengers back as well. Iron Man tells them that they need to hold Red off for a little longer without explaining what is happening. While fighting, Captain America finds himself without his shield as it rolls away from him and lands under Red, who crushes it with his feet. Before Red can attack him, Cap finds himself inside a Hulkbuster armor that Iron Man had created for situations like these. Once all of the Avengers except Thor are covered in Hulkbuster armor, they attack Red at the same time. However, Hawkeye finds himself becoming Red's target again as he tears through his Hulkbuster armor. Meanwhile, back at the Avengers Tower, Hulk walks in to find that it is empty and calls out for his friends. Instead of the Avengers, he is met by Truman Marsh, who tells him that he is trespassing. When Hulk insists that he's an Avenger, Truman tells him that his status does not matter because it is likely that in a few hours, there will be no Avengers left. He shows Hulk a video of the Avengers fighting Red. As Hulk watches the video, Truman tells him that this is why the government cannot trust them. They are monsters who wreak havoc everywhere they go. Despite Truman's harsh words, Hulk is not deterred and insists on going to assist the Avengers. Truman tells him that Red is headed towards Vista Verde, which is his birthplace, in hopes of finding him. When he turns to leave, Truman reminds him that he will be responsible for any collateral damage, and that when two great forces meet, there cannot be a draw. On the other hand, Red arrives in Vista Verde, with the Avengers following closely behind. Just as he starts destroying the town, Iron Man orders Hawkeye to get Red's attention, while the rest of them try to clear the area of civilians. At the same time, Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man take on Red, but they are no match for his strength. As they start to run out of options, Hulk jumps in to rescue them. He tells Iron Man that Red has been gamma poisoned, which is why none of their weapons will make a difference. He then takes Red on, and the two of them continue fighting, leaving destruction behind them. At some point, Red starts to overpower Hulk. When Iron Man notices this, he tells Hawkeye to free Hulk from Red's hold so that they can have some time to strategize and come up with a plan. Hawkeye starts firing at Red, giving Black Widow and Iron Man a chance to rescue Hulk. As they fly towards the Avengers Tower, Hulk tells them that Red is too much for him to take with his current gamma levels. Iron Man suggests that he can increase Hulk's gamma levels using the tech that he has been developing. Black Widow does not like this idea, claiming that Hulk has worked too hard to control his impulses. When Hulk insists that this is the only way to take Red down, Iron Man tells the Avengers to hold Red in Vista Verde until they get back. Once they arrive at the Avengers Tower, Black Widow continues to voice her concerns. Iron Man reminds Hulk that it is an extreme measure, but Hulk claims that they don't have the time to search for another solution, because Red has already destroyed his town. As Hulk steps into the Gamma Machine, Captain America calls Iron Man and tells him that they are unable to hold Red back, and that he is headed towards New York City. Hearing this, Iron Man turns on the machine as soon as he gets the green light from Hulk. He then turns on the gamma waves and brings them up to 500%. Halfway through the process, Black Widow tells Iron Man that Hulk has had enough, but when Hulk hears this, he tells them to not stop. Sometime later, Iron Man stops the machine, and Hulk, who had now grown twice his normal size, breaks out of the machine. He attacks Iron Man and Black Widow, who claims that they have now created another monster. As he destroys Iron Man's computer, Black Widow tries to talk to him and tells him that he needs to fight for control. Just then, Hulk sees Banner in front of him, telling him that this is what he came for and encourages him to take back control. Eventually, Hulk fights against himself and manages to rein himself in. He then picks up a part from the broken machine and tells Iron Man that Banner told him to use it against Red. Iron Man realizes that Banner wants him to siphon gamma power from Red into Hulk. Suddenly, Red bursts into the room and drags Hulk with him into the streets. The two of them continue to fight as all of the Avengers watch from the sidelines. Seeing Hulk getting beaten, Iron Man tries to help him, but Hulk stops him and assures him that he can handle Red. Before Red attacks him again, he claims that Iron Man needs to be ready with the Gamma Machine. Red mercilessly continues beating Hulk, who then eventually decides to fight him back. He manages to get the upper hand before Red overpowers him again. Once Iron Man is ready, Hulk grabs hold of Red's head and tells him that he will never win, because he has the Avengers by his side. He then throws Red towards the sky where Iron Man is waiting for him. He puts the collar around Red's neck before giving one to Hulk as well, who puts it around his neck as well. Black Widow then activates the Gamma Collars, successfully siphoning Red's gamma power into Hulk. As Hulk grows larger and stronger, Iron Man tells the Avengers to be ready because Hulk has never had that kind of power before. However, to everyone's surprise, Hulk does not lose control as Banner's image flashes in front of Hulk. He tells Hulk to focus on him and try to regain control, reminding them that the Avengers need him. Hulk eventually manages to regain control and releases the gamma power. He shrinks down to his normal size before collapsing and falling asleep. While Red is escorted away in shackles, Truman tells Iron Man that they should shackle Hulk as well, but the Avengers step forward, telling him that if the government wants Avengers, they are going to be unshackled. Thank you for watching. Check out these other videos and make sure to subscribe and tap the bell to be notified about our latest videos. See you next time.